What's up? Welcome to Times Up Outdoors podcast episode 10. When this was recorded, it was our 1 year anniversary, night before bow season. Last year, we got together day before bow opener and drank a bunch of beers, shot a bunch of arrows, talked a bunch of shit, and formed Times Up Outdoors, or what Times Up Outdoors is today. We trademarked the logo, signed up, formed the LLC, all that jazz. Since then, a lot's changed. In this episode, we talk a lot about that change. We call up some friends who have helped us along the way that we're thankful for, and talked a lot about deer hunting, a lot about our big buck contest, and a bunch of other crap. So we hope you like it. If you don't, turn it off. We're going to keep doing this. The ball's rolling. Things are getting bigger for us. And we just wanted to say thanks to everybody who's followed us along the way. So we hope you enjoy this episode.
Why don't you put it next to the damn that?
Because that's too far away.
Why?
Because it's not mic'd up. That's got mics on it.
So?
This won't be able to hear shit. Fucking put it behind us or something.
Whatever. Well, we figured that out. Scott, why don't you start us off?
What's up, guys? Welcome to our podcast episode 10. Is it 10?
Yeah,
10.
It's 10.
It's 10. That's sad. This is our 1 year anniversary. We've only done 10 podcasts.
10 podcasts. So that's not even one a month. That's pretty sad.
Well, that's okay. We didn't really actually start doing podcasts until January, though. So,
This is fair.
so yeah, this is our exactly 1 year to the day of like this whole Times Up Outdoors thing coming together.
Oh, I didn't tell you guys. I got you guys gifts. Watch out.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I got you guys all custom
You know what?
pullovers, but I mean, I guess the coaster's
Custom
cool.
pullovers.
First of all, they're
I
not
got you guys
coasters.
all custom cardigans.
I mean, I got you guys all custom quarter zips, but
All right, so last year today, last year like a month ago, John called me up and started talking to me about filming my hunts because he saw some bucks that I had on my cameras, and I was like, yeah, okay, John.
Yeah,
Like,
sure,
we
bud.
talked about it before. John had called me several times before that. And
the one time I
asked-
called him was about
he wanted to do a cookbook.
I want to do a cookbook.
Yeah, man, I got a great
idea.
idea. We're gonna make a cookbook. I was like, yeah, okay. So, anyways,
That's fine. We're
he
live
called
on
me
here.
about filming my hunts, and I'm like, yeah, I actually like hunting a lot, obviously. So I could try to take a camera out there. And then I said, you should talk to Nico. So he called Nico. Long story short, a couple weeks in the making, July. August, September. It was like end of August when John first sparked the idea, and then
Oh, boy, you were just in Boston, huh? You just said August.
August. Yeah, West. So, and then September 30th, we all got together here at my hunting lease.
At this
My-
campsite, which was actually, you got to tell a story about this campsite, which is actually pretty. How it
Story.
was just an accident that you were
Good
like,
story.
I got to find a place to park. This where we've got power.
Oh,
and-
yeah. And there's
Yeah.
a campsite, there's a campground down the street from my lease. So I booked the site for the night. Now we're back here again. And so we sat here at this table. We drank a whole bunch of beer. My dad was here.
Oh, yeah.
He tried to go to bed early, and that didn't really work out well for him.
To be honest,
And,
I forgot your dad was here.
We pretty much hashed everything out that night about. I mean, we got our trademark. We went online and formed our LLC,
Because somebody tried to steal it.
trademarked our logo, and we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into, and I don't think we still do.
Are you tracking comments on here?
No, I'm not.
should.
I gotta add. Okay, so we're doing a giveaway, $100 gift card to Bass Pro. A giveaway. So if anybody who entered this, we're gonna do that tonight. I'm getting to it. I gotta add a couple people who have entered today, and if you haven't entered yet, you still have till midnight, but you're not gonna be part of this drawing because this drawing is gonna be just people or before this podcast's over. I promise we'll have that done.
Somebody gets to win $100
To spend at Bass Pro.
at Bass Pro.
Or Cabela's.
So it's actually only like
Can you run a
$30.
Bass Pro shop at Cabela's
Yes,
now?
I
'Cause they're
just
all
did.
the same thing.
I just did. Yeah.
That's convenient.
That's where I bought all my goose loads. With a Bass Pro Shop gift card. I bought them at Cabela's.
Goose load.
Yeah.
That light kind of looks like a boob.
It does.
I never noticed that before. I'm
So-
trying to figure out who the last person is that I entered.
I got 3 more. Did you get them out?
No, not yet. Let me just do
You
tape
just have a
that
hair right on your nose.
That was bothering me.
Well, let Scott do that. We'll let him focus in. As we said, tomorrow's opening day of the old Michigan bow season. A bunch of other states. I didn't realize how many states all open October 1st.
Yeah.
So, super exciting, except for the fact that it's going to be, 88 that we found? 80-something degrees?
Yeah,
80
we
80
pretty
a
much
lot.
we just got back from Missouri and it sucked
Yeah.
really bad.
So I'm not doing that again.
And so yeah,
Holy crap, we've had a lot of guys sign up. Girls,
yeah.
girls too.
That's sweet. Did somebody pay $291? What the hell was that?
Where?
oh that was
Other
me.
way. Other way.
Oh no, that was John.
Oh,
that was
say,
me.
damn.
Wow, stop talking our finances. Wow.
Somebody someone really
was
generous
me.
out there. But yeah, so that's too hot. Scott's gonna hunt tomorrow night. I'm gonna be working at the firehouse. What are you doing?
I don't know. I didn't get
John
called yet,
doesn't know.
so
John doesn't know what he's doing.
I'll film something. I don't know.
I won't hunt until Wednesday. But Wednesday night, I think it's gonna cool down by Wednesday. It's gonna be
supposed,
like the
it's
front
supposed to
of the
cool
front
down.
Anyway.
It's supposed to cool down. Yeah,
You said
Right.
Nagerson paid you?
Nagerson. Yeah, I got money for Nagerson. Sean, you're in.
Yeah. So, and then I've been getting visual reports of a 140-ish inch deer on, I'm going to say, around one of the properties I hunt and share with other folk.
So this is a property that we've seen before. Actually, everybody's seen this property. But where you don't have cameras on this?
I do.
There's no.
Well,
you don't, there's no sign
I don't have cameras on the property
you
that
just
you've
hung
seen
that
on the
stand.
most. I have cameras there that have been checked, and there's a 120s on there, 9-point. But the camera where he's being seen the most, which is where the 140 was shot last year, there's no cameras on that property.
Is there a chance that it could be that 120 that somebody just blown out of proportion?
No.
No.
Not with the 4 people that have all reported it. They're all pretty good at what they're speaking on. I trust them all with it. Especially being out of velvet.
This is true.
So that's exciting. What's not exciting is remember that the farmer that texted me saying that she found a deer without a head,
Yes.
a big bodied deer without a
Mhm.
head. So the biggest buck that I had trail camera pictures of on the one farm, I was getting a ton of them.
Mhm.
Gone after like right around that.
Did
same
that deer have a gunshot wound or anything?
time.
Or did it get hit?
No, I don't remember. No, yeah, it was shot by a gun.
Was it?
It had a hole in it. Somebody poached it
Yeah.
and cut its head off.
I wonder if they entered the big buck contest.
And they shot it in late August. So number one, it didn't reach. It's probably close to it's done.
Shido,
But
you
number
paid
two, it's still covered in
dollars.
velvet. The pricks. So if you're a poacher or you're the poacher and you hear this, I hope your testicles fall off. You just shot my biggest deer, you asshole. Fucking
How many
pricks.
people are watching?
Fucking 8 of them, bro.
8 people. Who's on there?
Yeah, we're having a
Clowns.
sleepover, Meyer. Don't
Meyer.
worry about it.
Are you guys having a sleepover? Well, yeah,
Nico,
we are.
your
You're
mom-
just jealous that you're not here.
Nico, your mom's talking
Ginger
about.
Ninja.
She said language.
Yeah, that's not happening. You don't listen to our podcast very often. She'll be all right. She's Italian. She taught me how to say everything I'm saying.
Somebody really needs to monitor these comments because I can't keep getting.
We
up
will when Scott does this stuff.
Dude, a lot of people signed up
Steve.
in the last 2 days.
Here. Chris, thanks guys. Chris Nepley, my man.
Nepley.
We talk real quick about Nepley. So
Let's hear about Nepley.
this dude, so it's funny because him and I went to school with each other. We were both kind of shitheads in high school, and
It's probably easier.
it turns out we were actually pretty good friends early in school, elementary school, and then I came back to Dexter. I started hanging out with him. Like I said, we were all shitheads, and
Natural.
but we found out that his dad is actually a volunteer fireman in Hamburg Township. But even weirder is that his dad used to be a carpenter with my dad back
You
in
know
the day.
what? Jesus was a carpenter too.
That's true.
And a
And you know
fisherman.
what? And now we're both not shitheads anymore. So it's
Well,
pretty cool. He's a
oh.
big time upland bird
I
hunter.
don't know this guy.
He's a huge conservationist. Him and his I believe fiance Sarah are both huge. Sarah was actually on Michigan Out of Doors with a couple other people from Dexter, but they're huge conservationists. They've got I think maybe one or two German wire hairs. They run birds all the time. He's actually just up in Roscommon when almost the same week as the Memorial shooting grouse on the opener.
How do we make it so people can call us if they wanted to call us? Could we just put a phone on speakerphone up
It'd
to
have
our
to be
mics?
your phone.
I mean, yeah, sure. Go ahead. Call Scott.
Call Scott. If you
Call
want to call
Scott.
us,
If you want to call somebody,
Call
call
us.
Scott.
Why are they calling us?
I don't know. It'd be
I don't
cool.
know. That's stupid.
Call it in.
That's
Call us in. We'll have you on our
That
podcast.
was a weird thing to request.
No, man, it'd be funny.
Somebody calling you already?
Jimmy K's texting me. He said Carter's trying to message you on your
my
podcast.
God, is that his
That's what I'm
deer?
saying.
Yeah, oh yeah. Jimmy K's been sending me
my
pictures lately.
God.
Fucking deer.
Hold on. hide from
Don't show the camera
Hide
because
from the
no one
camera.
will sign up.
That's a buck. That's a big
He
buck
said
contest contender.
Carter's trying to message us on Facebook or what?
Well, see, that's the thing. So you've got to monitor these comments, bud.
Well, we can't. It's way
I
over
can't
there.
see anything.
We'll get it done once Scott gets this done. What do they want? You
I don't
can't
know.
find him on there?
Mike Hale, my guy.
I told him to call my phone. We're putting him on speakerphone.
Thanks, Emery 10180. That's a long name. Side bet. What's a side bet?
Oh yeah, we already have it.
So this is the
Carter, we got a
Instagram.
side bet.
They're,
Side bet.
they're
Can I see
looking on the
Kevin's comment?
Instagram
What do you
here.
say?
3 new YouTube channel. Three
Three
dudes,
dudes, one camera.
I like that. Let's probably
That's
get more
perfect.
views. We'll get more views than Times Up Outdoors.
3
That's
dudes,
it.
one camper, 30 beers.
30
Oh yeah,
beers.
man. Call us in. Call my phone if you have my phone number. I don't want.
So-
I'm not gonna give my random phone number.
What
out.
else you got?
What are you
Dude,
What are you
what?
pulling Final Cut up for?
I don't know, but
Get this done so we can give it away.
I just exited it out.
The longer Scott takes, the longer it is for people to hurry up and
Well,
sign
we
up.
can just
to
keep
get in.
talking. You got more time to sign up, and
That's
as
true.
soon as I get all these people entered, then we're gonna do this giveaway. And
People will win.
Scott, who's your side pet?
What's that mean?
Side bet. Side bet.
I don't understand.
Birds, you really want in? We'll get you in.
Figured it-
no, we have the side
We're
bet.
trying to
Me and you
Instagram
against Carter and Jimmy K. It's $100 for
Oh,
them.
I forgot all about
Yeah.
that. Shit.
So we got a side bet going on. Me and Nico running at Engine 53 against Jimmy K and Brandon Carter, who run at Engine 33 in
Oof.
Southwest Detroit.
Judging by the photos I just saw on your phone,
Yeah,
you guys
they
are
both
gonna lose.
shoot big bucks, and we don't. So we'll see. It's $100.
I ain't scared.
I think it was $100. If it wasn't $100, I'm gonna call him.
I think it was $100.
Drive by Engine 32 daily.
Sweet.
Was that Nick?
Versus Bush. No,
Bush
that's
Light all day.
my buddy Burrs.
How dare you? Engine
Let's-
32 sweet because it's number 32. That's where you started, right?
No, that's right.
Yeah, bounced.
I got
All right,
bounced
we're
there for a
calling
year.
Carter right now. We're putting
This
him
is a
on
house. I put a
speakerphone.
lot of work into that house.
How much money?
I wish we had a way that we can.
Is Carter gonna answer?
That's our account.
Will you focus?
No, that's just our PayPal.
Hey guys. Look.
No, it's just our PayPal. So it's like,
Yo,
hey, what up, man?
hey, what's going on?
Why is it EFD Carter?
Because
This
he
is-
used to work in Ecorse Fire
This
Department.
is Brandon Carter.
Brandon Carter.
Also known
He was on
as
our second
Michigan Hunter.
podcast.
Yeah, we got Brandon Carter live. You're live at the Times of Outdoors podcast.
That's it. The Michigan Hunter is about to take your money.
All your money.
I haven't seen any trail cam pics from Carter, and I'm a little upset about it. I know he's got them.
Oh, you know he's hoarding them.
You sneaky
He's not
bastard.
putting them out there.
I'm not putting it out there,
Alright.
absolutely.
What do you you got anything good?
Hey, you don't have to worry about me. You need to worry about Jimmy K.
I just saw that.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
am concerned about Jimmy
He,
K.
he sent me some pictures the other day.
He is loaded up.
That's good for him. Good for him. He's still got to kill one of them though.
It's true.
Yeah, he's perfect at everything, so I don't think it'll be a problem.
Does he have pictures of him hard horn too? All I saw was velvet.
Yes.
Are you with him right now?
Yeah, I'm not with him right now, but he's here.
Oh, you guys are working?
Yep,
Sweet, dude.
Is anything on fire today?
You guys have
done nothing.
you guys have
Done nothing.
no fires, just
Perfect.
sleeps.
Sleeps.
Just ate some smoked meats and
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's about it. Yeah.
just eats and sleeps.
Yeah.
That's the way. That's the way
I
it
like
should be.
I like it.
Yeah.
You going out tomorrow? You're off.
You know, I am throwing that back and forth. I think I'm going to stay home tomorrow.
Oh, come on! You're making me feel bad for going out.
I think I want Thursday to be my first day out there.
Yeah, that I want Thursday to be my first day out there too, but unfortunately, I took tomorrow off and not Thursday.
Okay.
That was dumb.
Well, I hooked up a trade a month ago with Billings, so he's working for me tomorrow. I already worked for him, so it's kind of like too late to change it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Curious about Shido's stunner shades.
Yeah.
Take whatever
These
you
are
can
natives?
get. Play the wind.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go out there tomorrow and see what I can do. I might not.
Natives.
I don't think I'm gonna go too deep, in my
Yeah.
property. I think I'm just gonna kind of sit on the outsides and
Yeah.
maybe do some observations.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
What
I'm
Put
gonna
the Facebook up
I'm
on
gonna lay a
You
little low.
can burn through the comments. Turn that
Right
sound
off
off.
the bat, I'm gonna hit the high pressure days, and I think I'm gonna try to stay out. I've typically been one to go out every day that I can,
Right.
and play the win, doing it safely. But I think I'm going to conserve a little scent going out there and just do the high pressure days.
Not a bad idea, man.
I think-
I kind of started leaning that way last year, and it worked out pretty good for me.
I think so. Would you
Yeah.
shoot at 163?
Yeah. Yeah, it's solid year. That's what I've been thinking today. I'm like, all right, time to quit living in the past,
Damn right.
And yeah, my last little thing was going to be the Michigan Monsters through the MI Buck pull out in Clare at Jay's.
Oh,
yeah.
But I unfortunately couldn't go out there because we can't trade any days now.
Oh, dude, what a joke.
So, oh well, whatever. But yeah, I'm ready to get on something. I got a couple shooters out in the Jackson area. Got nothing in Ypsilanti so far. So I'm excited though. I'm
Are
ready.
you even more excited about this $100 gift card we're about to give away?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, I'll take that all day.
Take Brandon Carter's name off the list.
Yeah, that's some what you got? Some Sidewalk stuff. Yeah.
Dude, we got so much stuff. We got a Yeti cooler. We got shit.
We'll let everybody know.
Yeah, we got a lot. We actually have a lot of stuff.
Oh my, Chris
Jesus,
Buchanan
somebody just sent us a picture of a fucking big
vanished. I
old
hope those big. Oh, a couple big boys.
God
Man,
damn.
look how
They'll
tall
come
those
back.
are.
They'll
Those
come
aren't in
back.
Michigan.
Oh yeah.
Those aren't in Michigan. All right, man. Well, we'll let you go.
All right, you guys be good. Best of luck. Stay safe.
All right, dude. It's
You too,
good.
buddy.
And I'll meet up with you to take your money.
All right, man. It was good
See
talking
you
to
guys. Take
you.
care. Bye.
Later.
Dude, this big buck competition
Jimmy
kind of
King
blew up
says,
a little bit.
let me do a clam
like it.
section in your cookbook. Clam Crusaders Sporting Company. Time's up collab.
Sounds good to me.
Have you seen their page?
So what
The
do we
Clam
got?
Crusaders?
Yeah,
It's
it's
kind of
pretty
funny.
I haven't seen that. What else do we
It's
got for deer
hilarious.
season? Anything?
For us for deer season,
Yeah.
I mean, just that I want to shoot.
So
deer.
mine.
I gotta fill my freezer up.
Dude, we're at 99 people signed up
We
right
got
now.
3 more on my.
Oh
Give it
shit,
a
we're we're over 100 then. Who
We
is
made
who
it.
is it?
Our goal was 100. We made it. You got the Mullins,
Jeremy Mullins, Jeremy.
and his kid, whose name I can't
Mullins.
remember. It's out in the. It's in the envelope. Where's the envelope?
Oh, Dean's watching. He knows.
It's got it right here. It's Jacob
Jacob Mullins,
Scarlin. Tony Scarlin.
and Tony Scarlin.
Tony Scarlin was so adamant about getting signed up. He called me and texted me twice to make sure.
Tony
He
Scarlin.
was super pumped.
Did we get this guy?
He
He
never
didn't sign-
did.
he didn't sign up.
didn't sign up.
Tony Scarlin. Shout out to Tony Scarlin. He shot a Pope and Young antelope this
That
year.
So we're at
was sweet.
103.
And
And then a big ass
and
Michigan
then he
cow
shot
elk.
a
Did
big
you see
old
that?
cow elk.
Dude, shout out to Deer Hunter Podcast. After his podcast aired, we did get like 10 new people signed up like right
Oh
away.
yeah, we had
so-
That's
people
sweet.
messaging us and stuff.
Yeah, man, that was sweet.
Thanks,
If
Kevin.
you're still watching, you probably aren't because we're boring as fuck. But any of
Jacob,
you guys,
see?
if any of you
Dean's
guys
on
are,
Jake.
Mullins?
Yeah, no, my dad was all over it. He already said Jake.
Yeah.
Was he faster?
Yeah, I
than
figured he
again.
knows. He was out there. Dino just caught that good sized rainbow when they're out there.
Yeah, they didn't catch shit on that trip.
No, they never do. Not to throw you guys under the bus, but
I expect more out of you next time. If I go, you better catch some.
hey,
damn
listen.
fish.
You know what? It's a drink fest. I think
Well,
they just go out there to have fun.
yeah, sure, drink fest.
So I'm still.
Are you done?
No, I'm done registering everybody, but I have to now figure out a way to get this to do a random draw.
Oh, you just do the random number generator. It pops
Oh,
up on
yeah.
Google, like right
Yeah.
away.
Yes.
Are we doing it right now? Somebody gonna
Put
win right now?
Put the do the random number generator on
Yeah, just turn the screen that way.
Instagram Live. Yeah. Just so we
Facebook
know
Live, Instagram Live, or live all over.
we are live all over. Let's see what they said.
My dad said I caught a buzz.
Yeah.
All right, we got 102 people signed up because line 1 is.
You ever try to open a beer real quiet in the deer tree stand?
No.
3.
Well, a couple times
All
in
right.
the Gumbo line we did.
Allegedly.
So,
it's hard to do.
you guys ready to do this giveaway?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's-
$100 gift card, drum roll. We're about to do it.
Can
Who's gonna win here?
You gotta
Put it. Yeah.
Get
get
Focus.
that focus on that.
Yeah, there it is.
See if
Can
they
you
can see it.
That's
You
good.
guys won't be able to see it.
I
but
can
we'll
bring,
tell you.
why don't I just do this, huh?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was
Wow. All right, you ready?
I still can't
How
tell
does
if
this
it's in
work?
focus.
I don't know.
So it's going through 2 through 103 because line 1 on our sheet is not a name. So here we go. Generate.
Number 50.
Finish.
Win. Let's see who is it.
If you were the 50th person to sign up, you are going to
they
win
numbered? Oh yeah, thank
a
you.
$100 gift card to Bass
Christian
Pro.
Oh, Christian
McGuire,
McGuire, my boy
Byron,
Christian.
Michigan.
There
All right,
he
bro.
goes.
You
That's
get
like one of Hunter's best buddies.
Maybe don't
$100.
Oh yeah, Christian,
Address,
sweet.
but-
Yeah.
Oh.
That's cool, man.
Christian McGuire.
Christian's a good kid. He just got engaged. He probably needs $100.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he definitely needs more than 100
Maybe
bucks.
don't tell
Well,
your
no,
fiance
he needs
that
a-
you won that.
No,
Yeah,
no,
don't-
it's perfect because it's
No,
locked into a
So
gift
listen,
card.
his girlfriend. Well, first of all, Christian's whole family owns a big farm right across the street from where I hunt. His sister has killed multiple big deer that I chased around for a long time. Christian and they all killed big bucks. And then his girlfriend's family, or his fiance's family, the Richardsons, also kill a lot of big ass deer. It's like a deer killing brigade between all of them. So they could actually, between that whole family, they could very well win this big buck contest.
Your mom said language.
Yeah, she'll get over it.
Yeah. Man,
She
hates
taught. I
when
said
it's
she
her
taught
turn.
me the language.
I'm telling you
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
pumped for Christian. That's
I'm
sweet.
telling
He's
you
a good
right
kid.
now, the person that's going to win this big buck competition is not going to be the guy that's out there hunting managed farm. It's not going to be the you or the me or the Carter or the Scott. It's not going to be Dean. It's going to be somebody that is going to go out on a random weekend that's hunting 8-acre parcel.
I kind of want it to be like either like 70-year-old man or 18-year-old kid.
Yeah. I'm rooting for Mullins' kid. That'd be sweet.
That would be sweet.
That'd be awesome.
One of the Palm kids or something.
Mainly
Shoots
because-
deer of a corn way up north.
Mainly because what's our pot at right now?
Over
Because
a
we have
thousand.
until midnight, so our pot is at what?
Let's see. if
Just
that-
over $1,000?
That was the wrong math.
50.
$12.75.
Yeah.
So
That's a sweet
$12.75.
pot. That's a sweet pot.
And that's our goal was 100 people, and we're at 102.
we
We
said
still
12, our goal was $12.50 for the pot to
1200,
get
yeah,
to, and we beat it.
$12.50.
yeah.
And it's still gonna grow. I guarantee we get a couple more before midnight tonight.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of. Yeah, we're good on that.
What?
We're square. Let's make sure we got everybody we did.
So $12.50 is what you're going to walk away with
Right now, it could
Right.
go. It go up
Still
from
gonna
right
there.
now.
$12.75.
Is it $12.75?
Yeah, it's $12.75.
How do you know how many people are watching? Oh, you can't see it
It's
because
right there. 10. 10 are on there and 12 are on here. Alright, it's kind of going up and down, up and down. Yeah, big gulps.
They'll be all right.
Big gulps.
Yeah, that's impressive.
more- a lot of
Usually we only
engagement
have
on
like
there.
1 or 2 people in.
So Nico is not going to go sit tomorrow because he's got to work.
I'll probably do a lot of sit tomorrow.
Yeah, well, he's got to work. So you're trying to get out on Thursday when the weather
Wednesday.
breaks. It's supposed to be Wednesday.
Wednesday night. I'll be out there
Wednesday
Wednesday
night.
night for sure.
Wednesday night's supposed to be what, 60 something?
Yeah, it's a 20-degree difference between Tuesday and Wednesday, according to weather today. So hopefully that stays true, and I think I know where I'm going to sit. There's like a 50-50. It's one of two spots. I'm either going to sit. Remember where you and I went and sat, where you brought your climber out on the Animals Farm?
Yes. You were hunting a white patch.
There's
Yeah.
There's at least 2, if not 3, really good bucks on that farm right now, and they're showing up a lot. The only,
We got
the
a
only other
bush.
thing is that 140.
Lacey said bush.
I just don't know about that 140. Where are you going to sit tomorrow? That's the real question.
I don't know. I'm in a dilemma.
I know where he's sitting in the morning. He's sitting
No, I'm not sitting
In
anywhere.
that
You're
bed.
in bed.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm getting up. I'm gonna winterize the camper, and then I'm gonna take it back to the lease.
Justin, my cousin Justin said, I've looked at both cameras. I still can't see John's stash.
Wow, dude, really?
So-
That's fucked up.
So I'm
Wanna
going
get closer?
to.
It's right here.
It's right here. Here, see.
I can't. wait.
I'm gonna be doing.
Fucking Justin.
Lacey said she can't believe that we opened it and didn't see it. We did it earlier.
Yeah, you missed it. Well, I'm sure there'll be another one for you.
Mhm.
But yeah, I vote. I vote you sit in the one tree stand you have hung, the true hang on that you have out there,
Is that the one on that squirrely
the
ass
one
tree?
that you weirdos hung.
Oh my god.
That's the worst. That's like I don't even. You know how to climb into that? Like my brother has sat over there, and he's like, yeah, there's a tree stand over there, right? I'm like, yeah, you're not allowed to sit in the tree stand. He's
Yeah.
like, why? I'm like, you'll see when you get over there. He's like, how do you get into that tree?
Yeah, you
I
don't.
have 2 pegs, and then I use the knot where it breaks off. I use the knot in the tree to get up to that, and I put my knee in the knot, and then it's like it's
The tree that
worst.
he's got a climber in, the base of the trunk
Hang on.
is down.
Hang on,
yeah,
hang
the
on.
hang on. The base of the trunk is about 8 feet off the ground, and then it does almost a damn near a 90-degree turn, and then it goes right back up,
And it's on like a hill of
and
rocks.
it's here.
If you fall off, you're dying.
And then, yeah, you're not. It's
No,
it sucks.
you'll legit die
Yeah,
because
it
it's
sucks.
all big rocks
Well,
covered in weeds.
It's a good thing you're a few hours away from anything important.
Right, yeah, like a hospital.
But The only good
I think
thing
they have a
is
pretty good fire department.
that's a really, really good spot.
I do. My buddy works.
I
for it.
know. That's where we found Lefty's shed.
And where we jumped that big wide 8-point. That's a big ass spot.
And where
No, he was a 10.
Is he the 10?
and where
No,
that
no,
other
yeah.
8-point stuck his head out during bow season.
No, he was the 8.
And
He's
came right in front of
he's
that.
John. It's John Denver.
And I think
It's John Denver. He's full of shit.
John Denver lives over there.
He does.
Now Lefty, I don't, but I think John Denver does.
Lefty lives in the woods.
Lefty lives in that swamp.
We saw Lefty over there too, though.
Yes,
He's
we did.
moving through
But
that.
I watched Lefty come out
He
from
could
the
very well
far
live there.
east side of my
Lefty
property,
is moving
and
through
that's
that CRP shit. He's just going there.
So
He's
Scott's the only one with any real deer history going on right now. I have no history. I haven't got a single picture of White Patch, which pisses me off because I wanted to shoot her real bad this year.
You know what the thing is? That the sad thing about the white patch is that she could have just formed into now no longer a white patch.
I know.
Oh,
it's
really?
depressing
Yeah.
as hell.
I bet you that white patch might have
She
just
was young.
got absorbed. Yeah, she was
Some
young. She was
bullshit.
2 years old.
But yeah,
So no, I'm not going anywhere near my woods or my swamp.
Well,
Do
then
you
you gotta
still
live
have
there.
standing crops? What do you have
I
right there? Is
have
it beans?
beans
everywhere?
got a fucking-
up front.
80-acre food plot.
I got
Yeah.
beans up front, and then all the rest of my property is oats. Like
on the other side
100
of that
acres
little
of oats.
drainage.
All of it, all the way around. Where I
So-
shot my big one last year, there's all oats.
So that tree stand
Yeah.
that he would be hunting if he was to listen
He'd be
to
hunting
me
beans.
would be beans.
Yeah.
It's corn behind him on the neighborhood.
Yeah, and so they're gonna move through that low CRP. You need to sit there. Yeah, that's where I'm at, and you can get in and out without busting
That's
anything
right.
out
That's
of
right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. That's
He's
where
not
he's
gonna
sitting
listen
now.
though. He's sitting somewhere else.
I
I
know.
can see it.
He's gonna
That's
sit
not- that's not where he wants
No,
to
no,
go.
I actually like that spot because I can actually observe. I can see my entire property from that spot.
See?
I can even see the other side of my woods
Do yourself some
because I can
glassing.
see through there, and I've seen, I observed from there. That's where I've been sitting when I was
Doing your summer.
glassing. But I wonder if I can get into any of those other trees.
You willing to show any of your bucks?
Yeah.
Pull it up on your phone.
That way we control both cameras.
So Lefty.
Lefty, if you follow Times Up Outdoors on
Lefty's becoming a little famous.
Holy shit!
Lefty
All
is
those
pretty
pictures that
famous.
we took with the camera saved to my phone.
That sucks.
if you follow us on social media, which you do because you're here, then you've seen Lefty. He's the one with the monster rack, and then
Look at
just
how fat
a
his body
little
is.
tiny baby
That buck's a
on
tank.
the left side.
That's a fucking pig. Excuse my language.
I'll show this.
A freaking
So
pig.
I have 3 years
This is
Of
Lefty.
history with him. He walked by me the first year I had this lease.
Grub looking buck.
The first year I
But
had
he's
this lease,
sweet.
he walked by me at about 15 yards, and I used to have a cell phone video of him because I just took a video of him with my cell phone. This was back before we were filming, and I let him walk, obviously. And then the following season, I had pictures of him again, and it was the same thing: 5 on one side, 1 on the other. I saw him during gun season late. It was snowing, and I let him walk, obviously. And then this year, me and Nico came. What did we come out here for? We went
You
mushroom
guys are
hunting.
shed hunting.
Oh,
Shut
we
up.
no, we weren't shed hunting when we saw him the first time. He had.
Or were you turkey hunting?
No, we were
Uh-huh.
coming out to spray.
Oh yeah, we were spraying.
We were gonna come out and spray for a food plot, and we saw him.
Oh yeah, we saw him on the hoof. We filmed him,
Yep, we
Yeah.
filmed him.
We picked up his
posted that.
shed,
Yep.
and then we came back. That's right.
So I have his shed from last year, and then now I've had a lot of pictures of him. He's been around the last couple of days, but just all real late at night.
Gotta
But
figure
that's a
out
cool looking buck. The problem is,
He's
and it's,
huge,
he's
dude.
moving-
His
he-
He's got a
his body is
he's at
enormous.
least 3 years old.
at
At
least.
Well, he has to be older than that.
He
because
could
that
be-
was the first
he's
time we saw him.
4.5
He's at least
years
four.
Yeah, I think he's a
Yeah, he's
4-year-old.
4.5-year-old.
His body is a tank.
Yeah.
That deer does not skip a meal at all.
That's a
He's
sweet buck
fat.
to have too.
Well, and
know.
obviously he's not changing because he's had the same rack for 3 years. I want you to shoot him because I want to gut him out and see why he's growing funky. If there's like
Yeah.
anything going on with his body, like
Or he has,
any
like,
injury or
injuries.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A broadhead stuck in his shoulder.
But
Yeah, I mean, it could
because
be anything.
I wouldn't imagine it's not.
He walks
I
all
can't
right.
say it's genetic
I
because
filmed
then
him
you would
walking
see more
around.
deer running around like that in 4.5 years.
It's possible, but it's pretty unlikely.
Yeah.
I would assume that's an injury.
You know what's crazy? My stepmom shot a buck years ago. I want to say it's like a gnarly 6 or 7 point on one side, like double time, like double G2s, I think, split G2s, and then the other side is like it's not one straight, it's like straight, and then it's got these little
Yeah.
like coming off
Like
of
little
it.
acorns.
When I got pictures of one, I mean this was years ago, and I got pictures of one at my dad's house this year, and it's almost exactly the same.
All that. Yeah. I shot a buck long time ago, my dad and I were hunting in the same chunk of woods behind his house. We're only 40, 50 yards apart at the time, and there's a group of bachelor bucks in October, early October. He let them walk right by me. I grunted at them, and this little buck came by.
Huntervore, happy opener. You too, buddy. Been checking out your stuff lately. You're pretty cool. I like the stuff he's posting. You seen Huntervore?
Look at that.
He's got a pretty sweet new scoring system. You gotta look it up.
Oh, is that the is that the dinner plate
One
scoring?
nut.
I don't think you can catch yours.
He might have one.
One
Maybe,
nut
what if that's
left,
the
yeah.
reason? But yeah, we were hunting together. I grunted at this little bachelor group. They walked right under his tree. My dad let him go for me. And this buck had a normal 4 on one side, normal 4
Yeah.
points. And then he had 5 points, and they're all about as big as your fingers. And one of them went straight back, and their 4 like grew out of a ball, out of the side, like right out of the top of his head.
That's badass.
And I smoked that little bastard. He's a little 1.5-year old buck. But at the time, I was like,
Yeah.
fuck, I was
What
probably
are you,
14, 15.
14 years old?
Yeah, I mean, it was, but yeah, that was sweet. I still have European mounts. My parents' bed.
Are you Euroed it?
Jay Prevo, I don't know if
You
you're
gotta
still
do that.
watching. We missed a lot of these comments. Jay Prevo, Ride Nav from Deer Hunter
I've
Podcast.
been turning around.
I missed one of my biggest bucks that I missed. Actually, was fucked. I saw my fletching fall off my arrow when I shot this thing, but it
Clark
only had one
size
horn,
bow.
and it was like right in the middle of its head.
Little unicorn buck.
Yeah, it was
I've
like
seen that.
it showed up, and it wasn't right in the middle. It was kind of off to the. It was towards the center. It was a right racked, only one side. The other, it didn't even have a nub on the other side, but it grew like towards the middle, and it had 5, just that grew straight up
A mohawk.
like a mohawk buck. That's what I call it.
Hey
I was
Brian,
on that
it
apple
is
orchard
still
that I used to
open.
hunt.
Yeah, man. Get on there,
Yeah,
Brian.
there's still
Till
time. You get midnight tonight is
Move your ass, Brian.
Can't win the $100 gift card.
I think it's Autumn's mom that's gonna donate the gun engraving too.
Sweet.
Did you hear me saying that?
No.
So
All right,
custom,
Lacey, if you're still watching, this is for you.
it makes me moist. A custom gun engraving. That she does like all custom metal engravings.
Right,
She's
drip
gonna
all
do
over
a gun
herself.
one.
Really? Right on the
Pretty
barrel of
badass.
it? That'd be
Like, whatever,
badass.
I think it's whatever you
I
want
want to get times up
at
outdoors.
Yeah, that'd be sweet as hell. I'd put that on my muzzle loader.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna win it. Screw you guys. Can we win the giveaways? Probably
No.
not, huh?
No.
No,
Yeah, we can't win the game.
we are signed up for the big buck contest, but we've already agreed. We agreed on the Deer Hunter podcast that if we win it, we will be donating all of the money back to the fund minus maybe like $100 for a beer.
Yep. And that's pretty much it.
Kevin Vistazin said
Yeah, we
from
gotta-
Deer Hunter, he said that if he wins it, he's donating it back as well, minus money for beer, and then we're gonna do another podcast with him and
Can
drink it.
we say set in stone
What?
how
many
we're
days-
gonna announce the winner?
Hold on. So how many days do we
Yeah,
have?
yeah, we can.
Can we- can we
we
say
can.
that,
It's good. It's good to
Nico?
go. I mean, and even
lot.
even if it fell apart, who cares? But
What?
so the winner,
You know
obviously,
how we're gonna announce the winners
Like a mouse.
of
Yeah, on a podcast on right
No.
around yours. No? Am I wrong? Is there a different day?
No, January 3rd.
Come up with a-
January
what did I miss?
3rd, we'll be announcing. I thought I called you and told you.
You guys don't tell me anything.
No, I did call you.
Well, no,
no,
you
you
just
know what?
don't
I
fucking
called you.
answer.
I called you, and you were like, I don't know what you were doing because I'm not with you, but you were doing something, probably with your girlfriend, and you were like, hello, yep,
Okay,
yeah.
sounds
yep.
good.
Okay,
Yep,
all
we'll
right,
figure it
fine.
out.
And I was like, I got off the phone. I'm like, I don't
We'll
think
figure it out. That's
I don't think you heard a word I just said. So you were in a hurry. No, we're gonna do the announcement of the winner at the Greenway.
Oh, I remember this. You did tell me
There
this.
it
I
is.
remember.
There it is.
I
Exactly.
remember. I
Yeah.
remember.
So
I
the
remember.
Greenway
I was at dinner with my girlfriend.
Exactly. Squeaky cheese.
Yeah, you were.
I do remember now.
So Greenway Outdoors is having their 4th season premiere on January 3rd they have a cable TV show.
Yep.
And they're doing a wild game dinner that night, and there's gonna be a bunch of people there, a bunch of different booths there, and we're gonna have a booth there as well. But we're gonna do the we're gonna announce the winner. Why can't I talk
I don't know.
at all?
You've had
We're gonna
so many
announce
beers.
the winner of the Big Buck contest on stage at their
That's super awesome.
at
Greenway
their-
Outdoors man's been the shit.
Yeah,
They've helped us
Greenway's
out.
Yeah,
been
Kyle
hooking us up
Green.
a lot.
That is probably our number one shout out right now.
Yeah.
It was Kyle Green
Greenway.
from
He's
Greenway
really
Outdoors.
done some stuff behind the scenes and stuff that nobody knows about yet that we can't talk about yet, but we'll be talking
Can't
about
wait
it
to
soon.
talk. It's really not that far away, man.
No,
Probably a few
it's
months.
soon.
That's
And
great. It's gonna get here.
It's
fast.
giving me such anxiety.
Yeah, drink more of those. It'll be alright.
I'm freaked out. I'm the only one that's panicked about this, by the way.
Jet, you
I
panic
am
about
too,
it.
but
Well,
I'm
yeah, Scott,
internalizing it all.
Scott is definitely panicked.
Scott is
like,
like Scott is mad panic because like Scott will call you and be like,
we gotta get this done
"We
right
gotta
now.
go. What? I just don't know why you don't even care about this podcast. We have to be about camper. I thought we were gonna be here at 8. And he gets
You
upset.
can't be there at 4. You said you'd be there at 3:30.
I cry a little bit, and Nico doesn't give a shit.
I give a shit. I just know that when the deadlines come, we'll meet them. We'll get it done. We always get it done. Relax.
We have to have things
Get
due
done.
on a certain day, and Nico's gonna get it done 48 seconds before the deadline.
Still gonna get done.
I hate
I've survived my whole life like that.
Works
Should be
well
fine.
under pressure.
Yeah, I like a deadline. I got a good jump on that bear episode last night.
I bet you didn't.
I did too. I even posted that I was editing and staring at the fire truck, wishing we had a fire at the same time. Because I'd rather fight fire than edit at that moment in time. I really did, actually. I got some better footage of that than I thought I did. I'm kind of
It's really good. That plane landing is sweet.
It's sexy, isn't it?
That is sweet.
I risked my
Going in
life
the
for that
sizzle
fucking
reel.
episode.
Ooh,
Yeah,
what
it's
Going
shot
in the
by the way.
sizzle reel.
Sizzle reel. What's Victor doing?
I don't know. Victor Casaro. Who should we call? Should we
You
call
two,
somebody
let's
else?
call waterfowl, whoever you are.
Let's call.
Good luck, brother. Bruce, my boy Bruce.
Call.
Oh, shout out to Mike Hale, who's been like
Yes, Mike Hale,
informing
big time.
everybody.
Can we call Mike?
I don't know if I have his number.
Mike hooked us up with the Cabela's hookup, and then he's been like, anybody that's had a question about the big buck
Oh, for
contest,
sure.
he's been the answer. He's shared it every day.
Yep.
I hope you win something sweet, Mike. You deserve it, bud.
He also was trying to hook us up with some goose land, but in pure Michigan style, there was no geese to be
Even
flying.
that last hunt that we were all jealous we couldn't go on with Hunter, they had shot like 22.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up, man? You're live on our podcast.
Yeah, cool. Turn TV down.
Yeah, I'm hoping that this stuff picks up on the mics.
That
Really.
should be
It
fine.
should be
It
fine.
should right next to it.
Yeah, man. What's up, dude? We just wanted to say thanks to you for the you hooking us up with Cabela's and just being on social media and sharing our stuff and trying to get people signed up for this big buck contest. You really you helped us out a lot.
Yeah, it's a good cause. Not gonna brag, but I got a few I haven't shown. I'm holding them tight to the vest.
That's a good strategy. That nobody it seems like the guys that kill the big ones are holding their pictures back. Me, on the other hand, I'm like showing off everything I see on my camera.
Me, I don't have anything to show off. So
I don't run cameras.
Bruce is calling you old right now on Instagram, Mike. He's calling you out, man. It's kind of rude. Old McMurtry just calling you out like that.
Can you hear me?
Oh, God.
Oh God, I lost him.
What's
Can you
Autumn
hear me?
talking about? Autumn, what are you talking about? It was a shit show.
I
What
think
was
we
a shit
lost
show?
Mike.
Mike's gone.
Mike's
We
gone.
lost
Mike
Mike.
might
Rest
be
in
old.
peace, Mike.
Let's call.
What are you talking
Let's
about?
call Kyle
He
Green.
might be old.
Let's call Kyle Green.
Oh yeah, let's call Kyle Green.
Kyle Green.
He's probably like
And he's not going to answer because he's doing like actual shit.
he's probably lifting weights or
Definitely flexing right now.
For sure in a mirror. Absolutely showing off his
I
huge
wouldn't- He's
triceps.
got big old
Triceps.
triceps. The kid's got giant
He does have
triceps.
big
Why?
triceps.
His triceps are huge.
I don't know. Maybe it's like how you take the picture with your bass and stuff.
This is true.
You never know.
That works for him. He's got big old triceps.
He's probably so busy that he can't answer. He's always busy.
There's no way Kyle Green's answering.
I wouldn't answer.
This is Kyle Green from Greenway Outdoors.
The hunt with Hunter. Oh, the goose hunt? What happened? Why was there shit show?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Hunter
Thanks,
doesn't
Kyle.
talk to me anymore. Hunter didn't tell
Thanks,
us what happened.
Kyle.
Hunter they shot a bunch of geese. They shot like 20-something. We didn't get to hear about it. Did he tell anybody about it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, what the fuck?
All I saw on the story, because
Bucklesworth, what
if
up?
you don't know,
Too many
Hunter,
people. Why is it too? They suck.
if you don't pay attention to our stuff,
you can't invite idiots all the time.
Hunter is in the academy right now for our Detroit Fire Department.
Oh yeah.
Going through the academy, and he is essentially when he gets out of the academy, he's going to be a trial man in the engine house. So right now,
Should we call Ernie Powers?
he is a trial man
They're hunting
at Times Up Outdoors.
Probably doing a podcast.
But what we did is we were all working,
Maybe.
and we gave him permissions to
He
post
said 15 minutes.
on 2.0 as a story, and he went out there and then went out and had a banner of a day shooting geese. I think he posted 3 videos
Hunter.
and then one more of
What's his number?
Autumn, who Autumn, if you don't know, was essentially the poster child of the new Times Up Outdoors. You don't know your brother's number?
Dude, I know nobody's number but my parents.
Wow.
Autumn, tell Hunter to call us. Hunter, call Scott.
No, call me.
Call Scott.
Call Scott.
Shit.
Does he have your
20
number?
guys,
Probably
bad
not.
win.
Hold
for
on.
setup.
I'm gonna just send him a Facebook
Here,
message.
give me this.
Why don't we have it? No,
Call
no.
him from 10-4. I don't know what the hell that means. Hunter, call Scott. I know you got his number. Fags. Nick, I will kick you in the head.
My dad called because he was watching
20
the
guys,
podcast to
bad.
make sure it was
20
live.
guys. That's way too many
When they did.
guys. That's twice as many as you need. That's too many.
Trying to get Hunter's
20
number.
guys on a goose hunt's a lot.
I bet you Pearl's still watching.
My
She would
dad
know.
is. He'll call because everybody's gonna tell him right now. You got him?
I told him call. Call. Never
Oh,
mind.
are you hooked up?
How do you
Yeah,
know his
I'm
phone
hooked up.
number?
Why don't you save it?
Because it's on my
phone.
phone. I don't know. So we're going to be calling Hunter Tonti,
Only one can
which
shoot.
is Nico's little brother.
Bruce, what are you talking about? Yeah, he's gonna try to be a firefighter. We'll see if he can do it.
He's going to
So
try.
you cut the mustard.
I mean, you never really know, right? Until you get in there. Once.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, hey there.
you're live on fucking I almost said
Deer Hunter
somebody-
Podcast.
somebody else's podcast.
Hello, this is the Greenway
You're
Outdoors.
live on the Greenway Outdoors podcast. Oh wait, which podcast are we on?
What are you
You're live
doing?
on Times of Outdoors.
Are you studying?
I was actually ironing my uniform.
Oh,
Oh, you get the you put the creases
So
in
I
it?
can look like a proper cadet. No, I don't put the creases in it.
Oh.
I'm sewed in.
You guys are cheaters.
are you checking your hairline?
What?
You checking the back of your neck?
Make sure you shave your ears.
Shaved. She's clean. It'll be probably werewolf again by Thursday.
You are a hairy weird. It's because you're adopted.
Well, what you gotta do?
So what happened on this goose hunt?
Well, another crew showed up and it made our big group turn into a gigantic group.
Somebody else had permission to hunt out there?
Yeah, there was another group of guys from Owasso that had permission out there.
Nothing good has ever come out of Owasso.
No doubt.
Literally nothing.
No doubt.
The hate is real.
But no, they were all right guys. They just ended up having 5 guys that joined them, so there was 20 people out there.
That's a shitload.
Good Lord.
And when you don't see any of the geese that were there the day before because you're guessing they migrated because all you shot into was migrators the whole day, it makes for a long day when you're trying to break down birds
You
over
guys-
top of the corn.
You guys get any jewelry?
No.
What'd you shoot? 20 something?
24.
That doesn't suck.
No, but I mean, we should have killed more. It was just, it was a shit show. Because when you're trying to yell when to kill birds and you're spread across 60 yards or more of corn.
Don't act like you ever tell anybody to shoot birds. You just shoot. I've
Yeah.
hunted with you.
I was actually reviewing footage the other day of the first opening day, and it's like,
Oh yeah, that goose.
and-
Nico said, "Are we gonna shoot it?" And
yeah,
it was already
and
ready to
Nico's like,
What
what
up,
do you guys
Caleb?
want to do?
What
And
up,
then
Caleb?
all I hear is boom, 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 and I see it dump. So
shoot. I mean, at least I killed it.
you
That's
did.
true. It is worse when you don't call it and miss, which you've done before. Don't you?
Uncle
Yeah.
Jesse.
I mean,
What is Bruce talking about?
I don't know.
you
Bruce.
never know.
What do you got on trail cams, Hunter?
We've got Jackie Chan, which is a mainframe 8-point with kickers on both
yeah.
G2s
Good one.
and I believe it's a split or like a kicker off his base. He's nice. He's probably,
That's at the islands, right?
yeah, he's maybe 120, maybe. He's decent.
He'll touch 120.
And then there's a 3.5-year-old 10-point that's probably mid 120s. He's kind of short timed, but I would probably shoot that one. I mean, I'm not too picky, but
Are you hunting tomorrow? Oh no, you're not gonna be able to hunt till the weekend.
no, the cadet is not hunting till the weekend.
Good.
The way it should be.
Hey, bro, just take a
Yes.
or
You know,
just take an EV.
our academy graduated in September, and I was assigned 2 furloughs, a super and a triple in November that year.
Yeah,
When I was
my-
a trial man, I had
my
the entire month
first
of
day
November off.
of my 25-day off was November 13th.
My dad legit thought I lost my job. Like, he did not believe me because I was at his house at the time. I didn't have a lease, so I hunted at my dad's every time. And he literally was like, every day he'd come home from work, I'd be in his woods hunting, and he's like, "What the fuck happened? Did you lose your job? Just please tell me the truth." I'm like, "No." He's like, "You're new and you got the whole month off." It was
I
awesome.
mean, I wouldn't mind that in like February, so I can just sit in the second all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. You'll be getting off just in
Jeez.
time for your ice fishing. Ridiculous.
Bruce
Ooh,
just sent us a big old.
we already know where that's from, Brucey boy.
Bruce, where's it from?
So
Grass Lake.
But-
Did I say that loud?
that's
It's from
fine.
Grass Lake.
That'd be nice about it. When's open day, duck season? I know you know the answer to that.
17th of October.
Third weekend.
17th?
17th.
You think them woodies will still be there?
Yeah, I hope so.
Me too.
That'll be I'm hoping to have like 10 people to shoot 30
Wood.
30 wood ducks.
Wood duck galore.
Well, you got me. I'll be there.
Oh, that'll be funny. It'll be a good video too.
It will be hot,
So
fast.
That's gonna be sweet.
I think Saturday morning and night we're going to be going out, but the main focus is trying to get autumn in here. So
Yeah, What's the plan for that? Where are you guys gonna go Saturday morning?
Well, we're going for the morning. I don't know yet.
Is she gonna shoot a doe or are you shoot holding out?
Maybe in the morning. Maybe before we're gonna have her rolled out. We'll see how. I mean, we'll see what I feel like or what she really wants to shoot this thing.
Set behind my house. You'll shoot a doe Saturday morning.
Right.
Saturday morning.
I can put her on a doe.
Yeah, you shoot a doe Saturday morning behind my house.
Okay. We could probably make that happen. Then you got a ladder stand back there, don't you?
Yeah, we could throw a hang on. Obviously, you can film it.
Yeah, I can throw one right above it in 10 seconds.
Yup. We gotta film it though. I'll have the camera ready for you.
Is Autumn in the contest?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see her name. I don't have her money yet, but
Yeah, I mean, that's
yeah,
probably because her cadet boyfriend hasn't paid you yet.
Oh, to be fair, that's
How's the fire academy going?
the two of you are both.
Not
That's like
bad,
one paycheck.
Not bad. So we got
You're full of
9
shit.
weeks
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, you're a liar.
Yeah, you are
That's
full
cool.
of shit.
That's cool. You said it on air.
Yeah,
so
holy
that
shit, PC as
so
hell.
just in case Captain Burnside's listening.
Yes,
Oh,
I
wait,
am
shit.
Detroit Fire. Who
Rest-
runs the
rest
Detroit
in-
Fire page?
Rest in peace, Captain Burnside.
Burnside does?
No,
No.
That's not the Burnside. I was, wait a minute.
Wow.
Detroit
Is he
Fire
there?
page.
Yeah,
Detroit
it's-
Fire incidents.
That's Captain Nowicki.
Isn't that-
Yeah, that's
I'll
Captain
say what?
Nowicki.
You're not even reading these. Ask Amanda the weather. What?
I turned it so you can see
Captain
Scott.
Nowicki he's lost his mind.
Nowicki, aren't you working?
Yeah.
It's Unit 1 day. What you doing?
Felicia.
Come on,
What
Cap.
did Ryan say? You guys have your Hawaiian shirt, camo get-ups, get sweaty. Dude, see? I told you guys we needed a Hawaiian shirt today.
Well, I dropped the
I'm
ball on
so
that.
mad. No, Ryan,
You're lucky
we
I
had a
didn't
whole
hear.
thing playing with Hawaiian shirts, and John dropped the ball.
I did. We had a whole thing planned, but
What's
my son's sick right now,
Hold
so
on.
you're lucky I'm even
This
here.
like just clicked in my mind. I can't come here anymore. I'm never coming here again.
Why?
Every time I try to come here, my fucking truck breaks.
Ooh,
Oh,
That's two times in a row I tried to come here and my truck broke. Literally twice.
yeah. Hunter's like, yeah, okay, I'm done here.
Yeah, go study.
We're gonna call. I think we're gonna try to get a hold of.
Put your
Ryan.
face in the book and get a hold of me before the weekend so you can get the camera and kill some, or
Yeah,
film
dude,
something.
you need to be the best cadet you can be.
Be all you can be, Hunter.
Doing it. I had a good eval today. So that is
Did you?
Good. Who eval'd you, Stokes?
No, Captain Edwards.
Oh, whatever. It's the same person.
You know whose number I do have? Chief Green.
Oh, yeah.
Looking for
He'd
sure.
be like, "You guys are
Oh,
crazy."
Exactly.
$2. What did we say? $2. What do we say when
You better wear your mask, cause I'm not paying $2.
$2? I call it the love knot. You guys done ropes and knots yet?
A knot, need not, be knotted.
That man, we did push-ups one day. We were in trouble for something.
Oh,
And,
last week?
Yeah, so we were on the asphalt parking lot, and it was like 90-something degrees that day. And it was like 3 in the afternoon. We were about to go home, and they we did something wrong, and they had us all on the front leaning rest. I'm not joking you. It was so hot that the next day my hands had blisters on them.
Sounds
Like
soft.
not even no exaggeration. And everybody was having the same problem. But Chief Green, who was captain back then, he was on the ground doing push-ups. And while everybody was freaking out and like trying to lift their hands off the ground to like switch hands to take the heat off, he never once picked either one of his hands up off the ground the entire time we were in front lane arrest.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure his hands are made out of leather.
I think so. And he can still do like 50 push-ups with absolutely no issue.
I know.
Yeah.
He'll smoke a pack of cigarettes while he runs 2 miles, too.
Chief
Yeah,
Green,
he
Chief
will.
Green is sweet. Chief Green is
Smoke a
sweet.
black and mild, and he's the same. I can't remember what it is every day.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a good man.
How much
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
charge do you have on your phone?
It's halfway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Billy Hoffman.
All right, buddy.
Oh, Hoffman
We'll let
gets
you
to
go.
hunt the sweet property
All right,
tomorrow.
later, buddy. Yep.
Billy's been sweet too, man. Had me on the podcast. He always gives us shout outs. And he's a funny cat.
Engine guy hands. Your dad says he's got engine guy hands. I thought that was squad hands.
Well, I mean,
Not
Green-
truck. It's not
Green
truck.
Chief
Said I
Green
can't
did
wait
run
to-
it in
Jimmy
the
K
54.
says I can't wait
so.
to beat you guys.
Engine guy is. I've heard a lot of stories about Chief Green just being a badass.
He ran at
back of the
54s,
engine.
bro. I'm
Yeah, I've
telling you.
heard that he was a bad.
There's not a bad fireman to come out of 54s.
Should we call?
Maybe back then.
Yeah, back then.
Lately, maybe.
Or
Should we call?
What unit are you talking about?
can we talk? Well, in the last, okay, prior to the last 2 years.
Yeah. All right, fair.
Yeah.
I'll let it go.
Let's call him.
Sure, call him. See what he says. See if he answers.
We've been on his podcast. Call him. He could be on ours. Informally.
I'm crushing this little 30 right here.
Why is my phone being gay?
I don't know. Do you need a charger?
Good thing we're both staying the night.
Probably.
Yeah, for sure. Hello?
He's probably not gonna answer. He's got
This
family
guy's
life. Got so much stuff going
He's
on.
been always sick as hell too. He's probably
is he?
sleeping, you
Oh, he
dick.
probably is. He
Yeah.
was on our. He was on.
And he
there.
probably worked.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he's a hell.
Yeah, but
What are you
all
trying
right,
to
we
say?
tried. I tried to get Ryan from Deer Hunter Podcast to give me his number.
Yeah. Freaking jerks.
We're asking Duke for his number before. Hey,
Try
what's
some
your-
more. What is Bruce talking about? Oh, he's talking about your hands.
Oh God! Shut up, Bruce.
Damn it, Bruce. Damn it, Bruce.
Bruce.
So my hunting situation
yeah, let's
is.
hear yours. I don't even feel like you hunt.
We had a long discussion.
Oh,
about
you
his
know
hunting
why I
life.
don't
deer,
hunt?
like
you,
deer.
You know why I don't hunt,
What?
assholes? Because I'm always fucking filming you two idiots.
Whoops.
That worked out pretty good for us last year.
Right, I did work out great.
I filmed you a lot last year.
You did. I just couldn't.
We were so close. That big bastard.
Big bastard ran.
Tell us about
But
the
anyway,
big bastard.
so I've got standing corn in one of the fields. I'm hunting about 500 acres, and it's all split up.
Oh God! I got a great story to tell.
I've got standing corn in one of the fields that I'm looking at hunting right now, and there's a spot where it's low, real low, and they can't plant because it gets flooded out during planting season.
Minnesota.
And so right now it's just one giant open area with standing corn here. There is a swamp to the north, and then serious bedding, major bedding over to the west. So I can hunt right in the middle of that, and it's surrounded by oak trees that are dropping acorns like a son of a bitch.
Whatever, cat.
Apparently, one of the guys that are on my lease as well went out there to hang a stand, and he saw the one Sandra Bullock that I was chasing last year.
How big is Sandra Bullock going to be this year?
I don't know.
Too big.
I'm excited.
I mean,
I'm
Sandra
super
Bullock,
excited.
as judging off how big he was last year, should break 150.
Sandra Bullock's gonna be big.
How did you get to the name Sandra Bullock?
I don't
We
know.
picked it on a podcast.
Oh,
Podcast number 1.
I
We
think
did?
it was podcast
Episode
number
1.
1 in the AV Squared barn.
I remember that day.
Mm-hmm.
We ate pizza and we sat there and you talked about.
We didn't know what the hell we were going to see. Bruce says he's going to be huge. He is going to be huge.
I told you. Yeah.
Brucey boy, don't bump his happy ass out of there now.
Yeah. So Bruce, I know you're
Bruce, do we
listening.
need to get you some scent lock stuff so that you don't smell?
Bruce
outdoors?
has something like. But here's the thing.
Bruce said he
We're
don't
not
suck.
hunting that corner. We're not gonna hunt it.
Yeah, Bruce.
That's an evening spot only. We're gonna bump him out in the mornings.
Bruce, you go hunt the food plot that's in the woods that we sat in opening day last year. Jimmy Dean, my boy. Jameson's a sweet man. Jameson could win the contest.
All right,
You should
so-
be here.
All
Is
right,
anybody
listen.
tracking?
I told you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah,
Are
I'm coming
you
back.
done talking about your?
Yeah, I'm
hunting?
done. You didn't even listen. But
I did. I listened.
I
We talked about
listened
it.
to every word that came
Oh,
out of your
yeah.
mouth.
God, yeah.
Go for it.
I always.
What about
listen.
my big bucks? I got big
No.
bucks.
Big buck.
I'm not even talking about bucks. All right. You know the creek on my property?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay, it is now not the creek
Is it
because
dry?
it's always been the creek. It's called the Poop Creek now.
Go
Shit
on.
Creek.
Okay, so I
Shit
hear
Creek
this,
or the Poop Creek?
what do you want? Poop or creek? Shit. Poop or shit?
The Poop Creek kind of sounds fun.
Poop Creek sounds
But
sweet.
it's got to be
Shit
the
Creek's
Poop
kinda
Creek.
taken.
The Poop
Yeah.
Creek.
The Poop
Okay.
Creek.
So it's the Poop Creek.
The Poop Creek.
So from now on, if we're describing the property, that is dubbed
What
the Poop Creek.
to get it right, the Poop Creek is the one that is like right
Goes-
there from the squirrely stand that we hunted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it goes
okay. Runs
like
all
in
the way
an
through.
Yeah, it's
angle
a
and then
drainage
it
ditch.
cuts south
Yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, the Poop
it's
Creek.
a pretty.
Bruce is gonna hunt the 2-man.
It's a pretty.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I've got an idea
that'll
for
work.
you. You'll
get
be
in there,
on soon.
Brucey.
All right, so
Just
listen.
make sure you go down that wood line.
Yeah, you gotta walk.
Don't walk by the
Brucey.
swamp. Walk the west side of that. East side.
How far is Jonesville? Jonesville. Where's Jonesville?
Where the hell's
No idea.
Jonesville, Chris
Not-
Buck one?
Not sure, man.
Where's Jonesville? Give us another city close to it. Anyway.
All right, so the Poop Creek. All right, so last year, my stepdad and my two brothers, younger brothers, we all pitch in on this lease. And so my camper stays up here every year, and we hunt the lease. My brothers usually make it out for gun. They're very health conscious. My brother's like a health nut. So they come out here, and my brother Jacob decides that there's no way he's shitting in a bucket or outside. So he's not going to eat while he's here. So he doesn't eat for 2 days. The entire time. Not one single morsel of food goes into his body other than water. I'm not exaggerating. I couldn't believe
That's
what
how you make diarrhea creek.
he didn't want to. He didn't want to poop. He thought if he didn't eat, he would have had to poop.
Well,
So
That's
he
not how it
he
works.
would always set up. He would always set up on the north side of the Poop Creek, This was before it was the Poop Creek. So he decides one day so he's telling me this just the other day. I didn't know this ever happened. So while we were all out there hunting, he had to shit. So he walked to the creek. Now, it's not like flat land. You walk up to the shore of this creek. It's like
No, it's a
drainage ditch.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's steep. And when you get to the bottom of it, you're in the water. There's no shore. So, and it's not like it's. Have you walked through it?
Yeah, it's mucky.
It's mucky. Like you're sinking. So this asshole went. He went. I can't even say it, dude.
You could say it.
He went to the. He was. So I had him set up in a little doghouse right north of the creek because we were all hunting like the south end of the property. So he's sitting up there right by the creek. He said he'd get out of his blind. He walks over to the creek, took off his boots, took off his pants,
Why?
took off his underwear.
Why would you do that? So he got naked.
Put his boots back on, went down into the creek,
That's not the bad thing.
got into the creek, took a shit in the water so that it floated downstream, and then cleaned himself in the water.
I mean, I've done it.
Oh, that was like a hillbilly. What do you call those?
Dude, I was like,
Little bidet.
he's
bidet?
telling me the
Hillbilly
story,
bidet?
and I'm like, please tell me you're lying. You seriously took a shit in the creek? He's like, what's the difference between me taking a shit in the creek and you taking a shit up against a tree? I'm like, I guess it's cleaner.
I guess.
Yeah, so that's Poop Creek. All
Oh,
right,
who we got here?
we got
Kyle Green, man.
Kyle Green. You're live with Times of Outdoors podcast.
Oh wow.
Welcome to the spot.
Did I say that in the text?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No bluffer. All right, what's up?
You're live. Nothing, man. We were just calling people. We wanted to. We're telling.
I'm just one of many. There I was thinking we had something special, and here I am now.
Yeah, I mean you're slightly special. No, he's calling a couple people to give them some thanks from us for stuff that they've done. We obviously can't talk about what you've done for us yet, but
Yeah, it's R-rated, so you gotta watch that.
yeah, it's very very R-rated. We're breaking into a whole new industry.
It's insane. That's why I got a new camera.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Well, good. What else are you guys talking about?
Dude, we're opening days tomorrow, and we're just talking about deer hunting, and
We're mainly worried about what you have for Michigan bucks.
You're worried about what I have for Michigan bucks?
Yes.
Well, I have a spot that I've gone to every single year since I've been hunting. My very first hunting morning was there, and it's in Wexford County, Michigan. And we're part of a kind of a family club thing there. We've got about 500 acres, and we kill good deer every year out of there.
wow.
I'm the least patient of the group, and my dad is the most patient, and that's why he kills a lot of 9 and 10 points. But we've got some really good quality deer up there. It's in an area with a lot of corn and a lot of pine tree farms. And so we own a lot of stretches of woods that are the sanctuary between the different fields and feeding grounds and stuff like that. And I will probably not bow hunt this year. I will probably only rifle hunt just because of the schedule. We're going to we literally filmed a sturgeon hunting episode this past weekend, a goose hunting episode. Thank you for your help on that, by the way. I know we didn't end up working together on it, but
Yeah, sorry about that. You know how geese work. If you're a waterfowl hunter, you know how they just hold up, and it's been a hell of a year in Michigan. So
it really has. We ended up getting into them on a bean field, and we shot a 5-man limit 2 days in a row, and it ended up working out pretty good. And then I caught a 65-inch sturgeon on Friday.
I saw that. Was that on your story?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that's gonna be a cool episode. And then we leave on Wednesday morning to go hunt with Ted Nugent and go to an NRA dinner with him. And then after that, we get back, and then we leave for Washington to hunt chukar in the mountains in Washington, and then we're in Hawaii for 8 days hunting axis deer, wild boar, and spear.
okay, bye, Calgary. Jeez, oh Pete,
That's
dude.
awesome,
Dude,
man.
Oh my
That's
god,
that's.
I'm so
awesome.
jealous, dude.
We're just deer hunting.
You guys will have more venison.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, though, out of the love for you guys and your quality show, what I'll do is I'll trade you an axis deer backstrap for a whitetail backstrap so you can try it.
Oh,
Hey,
100%.
can
100%, yeah.
I can
I'm in.
get on that for sure.
Yeah, that'd be a fair trade.
I think so.
They're supposed to be pretty sweet tasting, so I'm excited.
I heard that. Yeah, I heard that they're sweet. Are you so we're gonna do a turkey hunt next year, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, you guys kill 39 turkeys a year, so I figured you could spare two.
It's actually 69.
Yeah, yeah. 69 turkeys a year. Absolutely.
Oh wait, that was a number for something else.
Yeah.
You guys fall turkey hunt at all?
Oh God, yeah.
Oh yes.
We do it a little different though. We kind of cheat. I drive around the wheat fields that I can turkey hunt. And when I see one out there, I go out there and shoot it.
I don't.
I didn't hear anything about a car.
Yeah.
But no, it's a different hunt when you can't call them in. But
You know what's funny? You can call them in, Kyle. It's just a little different. I've called a lot of birds in. If you get on them hens with poults,
Yep.
they get kind of confused, and you start hen yelping like you're a lost hen, and they come looking for their babies. And you'll get a whole group of birds to walk in. Yep, it works out. I've called a bunch, and I do set up for them every now and then. It works out.
have you ever killed a hen?
Yeah, a few in the
Mhm.
fall. Yep.
I shot one last year with my bow.
I end up shooting the poults more than the hens because they're like basically just big ass chickens, and they taste really good.
What's the taste on the females?
No different. Nothing I've noticed. Just a little bit smaller.
Okay.
Easier to
mean,
fit in a deep fryer if you're doing a Thanksgiving
it's
bird.
honestly the difference between a Jake and a Tom. Small. It's
Yeah,
not.
it's about that
there's-
size.
There's really zero difference between a hen and a male.
Yep.
And the flavor, everything's the same?
Yeah, I haven't
Yep.
noticed anything different.
They all eat the same stuff, and I haven't noticed a single thing.
I guess turkey's turkey. I never really found wild turkey be all that different than a store turkey anyways.
Yeah,
I don't-
other than the size of a breast on a turkey, that's pretty much the only difference I've noticed.
Right. Did you guys shoot any geese this year?
We got into a few. We didn't get anything that we really got to lay down on good footage. Every time we went out for footage, it ended up being a bust. So,
What's your favorite goose recipe?
jerky and sausage.
What we did last year for my diaper party, we put in for a chili cook-off at Lobdell Lake. It's like a hard ice.
Ryan was there.
Yep.
Yeah. Ryan was there. Yeah, he was there. And we actually did a goose chili, which actually turned out freaking sweet.
Yeah, that was really good.
So anything in a chili, it was good. But jerky is awesome. And then I know Hunter, which is Nico's brother, likes the breaded turkey strips, like a chicken finger kind of thing. But
Yeah. We made boneless buffalo wings with our turkey.
Dude,
Oh, that's a good idea.
I did
goose strips. Yeah.
I did the out of the Meat Eater cookbook. I did the breakfast sausage.
No, just kidding.
Yeah, right. Yeah, some guy that's really not that popular. They have a breakfast sausage, and it is unbelievable. It's so good.
Yeah, the one with bacon.
It's got like
got
apples
apple
and
sage.
yeah, it's a pretty good recipe.
It's like a quarter bacon, 2 3/4
Yep.
turkey ground up, and then they have like apples and seasonings and stuff. I may have heard of it.
Yeah, yeah. Sounds like you heard of you might have eaten it.
Yeah, I have.
Cool,
Yeah,
man.
that is
So we're gonna definitely do a turkey hunt with you guys next year,
awesome.
and whatever else we can figure out.
Well, you guys got plenty of content to make on your own too now.
Yeah,
No doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
Yep.
guys got what, 13 episodes. You're gonna be full-length episodes. You're gonna be producing plus 26 podcasts.
Yep, we
Yep.
got our work cut out for us.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen schedules like that. They're tough, but I think you guys can do it.
yeah, we can do it. We got this. You know what? That's not even the hard part. The hard part is like the other stuff that we talked about the other night. The like media kit and
Kit
stuff
and
like that.
Logistics.
Branding.
Yeah,
Yes.
that kind of stuff is our new logo is almost done. So yeah, man, we just wanted to give you a call and say thanks for everything you've done for us and talk to you a little bit.
Absolutely. Well, I hope you guys have a good night.
All right, buddy.
Thanks,
All right, Kyle.
Talk to you.
Bye. All right, so that was Kyle Green from the Greenway Outdoors on the Pursuit Network.
He solid dude.
Good guy. Good show. Good guy. I like that stuff all the
Yeah.
way around. Good.
It's that if you haven't seen the Greenway Outdoors, quick plug. They are a super family friendly show. They run a
And
podcast as well. They're Kyle and the rest of his crew are pretty religious, so I know they do a Bible verse on every one of their
We got one more person to go.
shows. They do
Speed
like
it
a
up.
Bible verse, and
Yeah, right.
it's more or less like a teaching you how to hunt or fish. So the couple that we saw, like episode 1 and 2, they did a stream hunt,
It ended.
and they were going out and catching trout, and they were showing you what you needed, how they were doing it, and where they were. I mean, maps and everything. So they're really trying to get.
They do
They
do a checklist of
but they're trying to
what you
they're
need
trying
for
to
the
put
hunt.
people outdoors, and they're trying to get people on fish. They're
Yeah,
trying to
they
get
got-
people to hunt these animals. Just
very, very conservation geared show. It's a really good show, and it's really good. Kids will love it. They're
Yeah.
partnering up with the Boy Scouts of America. They got a
Actually
they got
did
a
a bear
cool
hunt
show, and
out there.
honestly, their podcast. I don't know. You guys aren't as big of podcast junkies as I am. That's all I listen to. Their podcast is it's similar to Ronaldo's podcast in the sense that they just talk about all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty much all conservation, but like the other day they were talking about the Area 51 raid.
Yeah.
Like I mean, but they talk about a lot of stuff, and they actually do the research on what they're going to talk about first, and then so they have a little bit of facts on it.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good show. We're going to call one more person before we
Wrap it up.
wrap this up
pretty
because
sure that died.
We're an hour deep.
Daddy's got to.
Your call cannot be completed
Oh yeah,
at this
it
time.
looks like we're not gonna call it.
Well,
Tyler Ackley, can I cash app
Oh,
you
it's
my winning
586.
biggest buck entry fee? What?
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 No, but you can
PayPal it.
you can
On the
PayPal us
website.
your entry until midnight.
No, he can like Venmo us or something.
Nope, PayPal.
Who was that?
He put his number in wrong.
Oh,
Where are we at? Where are we at here?
we're over an hour, aren't
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in there. People are starting to get bored.
I'm sure probably they've gotten off.
we? Surprised a lot of people stayed.
Yo,
What up, dude?
what's up, man?
You're live on the Times of Outdoors podcast.
Oh, man.
The last person I called, I said you're live on the Deer Hunter, and I started saying Deer Hunter podcast.
How'd it go? Did they hang up?
Who was that? Was they even called?
That was actually the DNR.
Oh yeah. What's up, dude?
Not much, man. You guys are pumped up for the morning?
Yeah, dude. We're I'm the only one hunting tomorrow. I'm not hunting in the morning though. I got like a super tough walk to get to anything across the bean
Yeah.
field. So morning hunts early season suck, and I'm gonna take some time and winterize the camper and get that all situated, and then go out in the afternoon.
Nice,
What
man.
about you?
I'm embracing the suck, man. I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Ah,
Me too, buddy.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I gotta work. I'm trying to bust my ass and get done so I can have Friday off. Because Friday should be prime. That should be your best day this week, man.
No doubt.
But yeah, I'm doing my best to get out, man. It's tough. It's tough. It's gonna be, but the scary part tomorrow with that heat and all that, man. It really sucks if you can't recover that deer quick,
dude, I know. It's something I've been wrestling. I got a trade. I traded a day with a guy. I was supposed to work tomorrow, and I worked like early September for a dude, and he's working tomorrow for me. So that's already set in stone. So I got the day off. There's nothing I can do about it. I almost wish that I didn't do that and traded Thursday instead.
Don't get me wrong, man. It'll still be nice to be out on an opening day.
Yes,
It's what
for
we
sure.
wait for all year long.
Yep. I'll be out there. I'm gonna try to take it easy and not push too far into my property, and see if I can maybe shoot a doe. Or I kicked a big A point out. We kicked a big A point out of the spot I'm gonna sit in tomorrow, but we'll see what happens.
How long of a walk is it? You said it's cut. What a hike, right?
Not this spot. This spot I'm sitting at is it's about a quarter mile,
Oh, it's
Good
not
job.
bad.
so it's
good
not
estimate,
too bad.
yeah.
My property is my main property that I hunt is 160 acres. It's a mile deep and it's a quarter mile wide.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So yeah, it's good as bad because that mile deep. I mean, there's no way to access that other side of the property other than
And you have
from
to
the
cross
road.
a river too, so it's
Yeah, and I
there's
gotta-
only a couple spots you can get across it.
To like walk to a spot on the other side of the property, like I've got spots that I walk 2 miles to get to on my property.
That's crazy. Man.
So, but yeah, man, you got anything? So you're entered in the big buck contest. You got any big prospects?
You know what? I haven't had much time to get cams out at all this year. I actually did set out one cam this year. This will be the first time. I kind of like it, man. I kind of like it. I mean, it is nice to get an inventory and see what's out there, but I know my spots, and
It's just I don't know. It's give the mystery. You know what I mean? It's like
John
first
here.
time you get with a chick. It's just that mystery.
I'm a big advocate of not running cameras at all for that reason. Because I can go out there and sit on opening day and enjoy every bit of my sit. I could sit all day long and enjoy every bit of that because I don't. It's like the glory of unknowing. You know what I mean?
You may never see again,
Right. Exactly.
Those things, during hunt season, they walk right off, and it changes, and you'll get new bucks and all that. It's just there is an intel. There's a level of intel you definitely get off of it, and I'm not knocking it. And basically, it came down to me not having much time, and I don't know. It just didn't happen this year, but I don't hate it. It's just a reality for me. But yeah, man, I'm pretty excited about this season. The preseason scouting we did up on the Asabo, me and Jason, who's Kevin and Drew's cousin,
Okay.
went up there back in April and spent a full day scouting and just canoeing down the Asabo. The sign we saw up there was really awesome, man. It was
Dude.
like Ohio awesome.
Oh, no shit. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it was just cool, man. That 16-foot canoe I picked up over the winter, it's like an aircraft aluminum. It's probably, I think it only weighs about 70 pounds, pretty light. We're going to truck camp it. And I got a little Minn Kota, so if we need to buzz upstream, we can for, relatively, decent amount of time, depending on the current. But it'll be an interesting trip, man. We'll be in the hot tent for about 4 days.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna suck, but it's you are going to embrace the suck.
Absolutely, but I love that kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, dude, I'm kind of jealous of that. I haven't ventured onto too much public land yet, but now that I feel a little bit more mobile with my setup, I want to start getting into that a little bit more.
We ought to meet up this year and do one, man. You fellas and us rascals from the Deer Hunter podcast, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, we tried calling Kevin. He said he was sick.
Yes. Yeah, he looked nasty. I saw him today. I went by and picked up a half dozen arrows he spun up for me.
Well, I was just gonna call him. I was just gonna call him a little bitch. He must be sick, but.
Well, you can still call him that.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be right if we didn't.
No, absolutely not, man. So, what other fellas are going out hunting in the morning?
Just me, right?
Yeah, just you. I'm
Yeah,
working
hunters. Well, is Nico's brother. We just had him added to our little team here, and he's in the fire academy in Detroit, so he can't hunt.
Oh shit.
Just me. I'm the only one. John and Nico are gonna be at work, and I'll send them pictures. But
You guys look like you're up in a camper up north.
we're my lease is in Calhoun County, over by Marshall.
Yeah.
And so I bring my camper here in October and drop it off, and we just kind of I hunt. That way I can. It's a 2-hour drive, so I drive out here and I stay in the camper. And
Nice.
yeah, tonight we have I actually got a campsite near my property so that we had electricity and everything. Otherwise, I'd have to run a generator. So.
Oh yeah, the hum of the generator in the background, man.
Yeah, right. Yep. So tomorrow morning I'll be bringing it back over to the property and setting it up for the next couple months.
Oh heck yeah, man. Well, I'm excited. I'll just send you my address for that money for the big buck.
All right, man.
I'm still deciding if I'm gonna send all my money back. You guys are crazy. No, it's a good cause though, man, and I'm glad I'm part of it. Excited to see what's gonna happen between you guys and the community of guys that we talk to on a regular basis. There's some good folks putting in some good time and hunting hard,
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be an exciting season. I think there's a lot of cool stuff coming out with all this information that's out there at our fingertips now that never used to be. And with podcasts and people making videos and content and stuff like that. Speaking of that though, the big buck hunt. I can't talk tonight for shit. But we just want to say thanks to you guys, Deer Hunter Podcast, for having us on your podcast and letting us talk about it. And then him, you guys plugged it again the other night.
You guys plugged us in, and we got about 10.
Yeah, we got a handful
people?
of guys. We reached our goal. We wanted to hit 100 people. We're at 102 right now.
3.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah. So
we definitely got to get together and do another one soon, man.
Yeah, dude, we definitely will.
But hey, good luck in the morning. Let's keep in touch and figure out a time we can all get together.
All right, buddy. Sounds good.
All right. Later, fellas.
All right,
See you,
man.
man. Good luck.
See you later. Well,
Does anybody ever hear me say, "All right, babe, love you"? When I hang
all right,
up
love
the
you.
phone?
You literally said that on the
I
phone.
said it to you. I just said that to you.
All right,
All
love
babe,
you.
Love you.
Wow, wait a minute.
All right, man.
All right, that's weird.
All right.
So, well,
That's a wrap.
that's a wrap.
Let's clean
Real
it up.
quick,
What?
for next week's podcast, or
I'll pick it up, Amanda. I promise.
no, he won't.
She was on here.
So for the next podcast we're gonna have, we have a special guest coming.
Who?
His name is Eli
Oh
Carter.
yeah, Adam Green's on. He's a good-looking dude.
So next podcast we're gonna have a special guest, Eli
Sergeant
Carter.
Pinchak says he misses us.
This guy,
I miss you too.
he is a U of M grad. He does analytics in Eli Carter. My
Oh,
neighbor. He's
your
my
neighbor.
neighbor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we sat down. We were sitting one day, and I was talking to him about the CWD thing going on in Michigan. He's like,
Oh God, I hate
and
talking
he
about
knows
CWD.
so he knows. He doesn't know about the impact on the conservation side. He knows molecular stuff about CWD, how it spreads,
So we could
why
get
it
into
was
like
introduced.
a million-hour conversation. on CWD.
And yes, absolutely.
But
I feel like
here-
I should just be muted.
It's
that
gonna be
conversation.
yeah, I know, me too. Because I have my
I'm so interested in that.
I
though.
have my opinions on it, but I've also like. So one thing that irritates me about, yeah, I know, not even. The thing that irritates me about certain podcasts is that like Joe Rogan had some guy on who was all about CWD craze and it's like this big deal. Which okay, maybe it is, but he never had the others. Like there's two sides
So-
to this, and there's people on both sides that are saying this, and these people are saying this,
And this
these
is
people are
why-
saying this, and they're
this is-
not. They're not like dumbasses. They're scientists. They're saying you have scientists that are
This is
What's
why
up?
I like this guy, is because we can talk and he will literally, he's a conservationist, yeah, but he knows what prion
Such a-
diseases are doing and how they affect the body and why they do it, and that's literally the middle of the road. He can tell you, this is what CWD is, this is what EHD is, this is how TB is spread,
a cool guy.
and then boom, here you make your own decisions. He doesn't care either way. This is what they're doing physically to the body, and we're gonna have him on a podcast.
That's gonna be good.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna make me mad.
It's gonna make me mad for sure, because I was already talking to him, and we were sitting down having a couple of beers in my backyard, and they're like, we got to stop talking because I need you on a podcast. I said, read up. Is actually his father-in-law is actually a scientist too for U of M, and like he got a bunch of information from him, so this guy knows what he's talking about, and it's gonna be a fun podcast. That way, we could figure out how this disease is spread, what it's doing, how it, the molecular level of what CWD
My biggest
is.
thing is about CWD is I'm like in full support of them spending money to study this disease and figure out something, because they need to figure it out. Like there's not enough. To me, it doesn't seem like there's enough. Like it's just like I don't know. I'm all about that money going into research, and I really do want. I don't want them to just stop researching CWD. I'm not one of those guys that thinks it's a non-issue or that it's a made-up thing. I think it's a real thing, and it might be a problem. I just don't know if. I mean, there's so many things you can say as like this crazy problem, and 20 years later you're like, well, it wasn't that big a deal. Or it could go the other way. You don't say it's a big problem, and 20 years later you're like, holy crap, we didn't do enough about that,
So
and now all our deer are dead.
We're gonna put him on a podcast, and we're gonna figure that out.
It's such a touchy subject.
It is a touchy subject, and I like it.
I hate.
I love
I
it.
hate it. It makes me.
Nico looks like he wants to jump off the top of this camper right now.
The future of deer hunting, because whichever way you look at it, if CWD is this thing that's going to kill all of our deer, then we're fucked. If it's not, the way our DNR can be handling it wrong can fuck our deer hunting up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep. There's so many other edges that can like ruin things, and it's just I guess you have no idea of knowing. You have no way of knowing.
I'll tell you what I do know. I found 0 fucking dead deer from CWD on my properties.
Me too.
In CWD
I found a couple
Me
dead
too.
deer from my bullets
Yeah, bullets.
one time.
But I tell you what, It's gonna make me mad.
I know. It's going to make you mad.
We'll give it.
But
All right,
here's the
we
thing.
should probably end our
Here's
call.
the thing.
We could get into this conversation.
Right,
and
it's,
just take off.
this guy is going to be literally right in the center and
I'm
say,
cool
this
with
is
that.
this is how it is.
I'm
This
glad
is
to
what's
have that.
happening with CWD. This is what it is. It's this kind of
I'm down for the
disease.
chat.
And he doesn't give a shit whether it's like, oh yeah, it's going to take off or no, it's not. He doesn't care. It's just right here, right down the center. Boom. That's news.
He'll be
It's
there.
going to be news. It's not going to be CNN versus Fox. It's going to be actual news.
Who the fuck is
Facts. So, stay
I
tuned.
have no idea who that is.
That's fucking sweet.
Who
Is that an
is
easy
that?
cut hat? Is that an easy cut hat?
I have
Yeah,
no
it
idea. Somebody just sent me that picture.
Is that the easy
Is that you?
No, that's the takedown adventure guy.
That's you.
Who is it?
That's you.
That is me. What
That's
is that?
you.
What do you mean? Is it you? It's
Somebody
you.
just sent
What
us a
the hell
picture,
is
and I
it?
don't even know who it is.
That's a sweet picture. Give me that.
Show Facebook. All the 4 people
Look
that
at
are
this.
left.
This is badass.
You get 6.
There's a
Yeah,
picture
there.
of me holding my
5.
big old trophy
Everybody's
buck.
passed out.
Hey, Jones. E. Jones.
That's
What up?
either got
Yeah,
Nagerson
way down.
or Justin written all over it. One of the two.
Let's,
All right,
let's
we're
end
wrapping
this
this
shit.
up.
All right. Well, enjoy.
That was
We
the
will
most
see
random
you
podcast we've ever.
next
Congrats to
week.
Christian McGuire, man. He won $100 today. Nice job, buddy.
Yep.
We'll send it to you next year.
Bye.
John, did you say that died?
And yeah, it died.
Fuck. Did we get our audio is recorded, right?
Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, really, honestly, people can watch it on YouTube.
It was my dad. My dad fucking made it. You son of a bitch.
Oh, dude, that's hilarious.
Who is Michigan last call waterfowl? God damn. Danny North has some giant fucking deer.
Where did he get that picture from?
Dude, that is one of the funniest pictures I've ever seen in my entire life.
What a dickhead.
He fucking cropped your face onto somebody else's body. It's not even your body, it's your face, though.
I feel as though that was a pretty good podcast, boys.
Dude, that was the
A
best
lot of
thing I've
random
ever seen.
shit.
Yeah, I don't even know what we talked about, to be honest with you.